Hi, this is Angie McMann, and you found Money Manifesting Monday. Are you dollar blocking yourself? Do you have a poverty mindset? What is your relationship with money? Pick one set of messages and go to the timestamp listed in the description box below. Pile number 1. Moldavite. That's one of my favorites. Let's see. This week, to manifest your money and your wealth. So we have rebirth, show up, designer, the Page of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the 10 of Wands. That's 16 sitting on this table. You get the 1 and the 6, add them together, and that is a 7. And 7s are aha moments. They are downloads. So you're going to be receiving some little bits of information. You're going to get hits, right? We call that hits from the universe. They're going to be showing you what it is you should be focusing on this week. And rebirth, there's some new idea that you have. It might seem a little bit daunting. Somebody else might even tell you you're crazy, and Spirit wants you to know, pile number 1 choosers, you are not crazy. That idea is a good one. So with the show up card sitting next to that, you just have to start, right? Everything has a beginning. So just do it. With the designer card here in this position, I will read some of the bits on the bottom, take what resonates and discard what doesn't. This is about you being an entrepreneur and creating your new way with this brilliant new idea, this rebirth, recreating who you are. So you're being called to tune into your own individuality and express yourself. And we know that's the entrepreneurial mindset. And that's what you're trying to do. So a career in fashion, art, or in any artistic endeavor could be just for you. So if any of those things appeal to you and that might be part of your big idea for this week, this is your nod. This is your sign. Yes, that is what you need to do. So then it also says, get creative with your finances. Perhaps it's time to discover a new talent. So all of that. So here's your advice cards here at the end. The Page of Pentacles is new energy. Pentacles are all about your money, your finances, your material world. And then you have the Hermit, which is really go inside and think about what it is, this new idea, how you're going to go about doing that. This is that reflection on getting creative, add to this thing you want to do. The 10 of Wands is about not being overwhelmed with too much. It's putting something down, letting something go. So in order to start up, a lot of times we are already inundated with so much responsibility from family, friends, or our current job. And Spirit wants you to know that it's important now, in order to cultivate this new idea that you have, it's time to delegate, ask for help. It's hard for so many people, me included, but now is the time for you to ask for help. It's going to be very important for you to make this thing start this new idea, okay? And don't be afraid to. You got this, but this internal energy just really shed light on what it is that makes you happy, what it is you want, the new idea. So just sit in that energy, because it's beginning. It's starting. Now is the time. Just make sure that your other responsibilities don't stop you dead in your tracks. And that's where we get this 10 of Wands. Okay? Wishing you all the health, wealth, and abundance, and I will see you next week. Okay, pile number 2. Your messages are 41, self-discipline. A 4 and a 1 is a 5. So that's like that pivot energy, that center. This is really strong. Those of you who chose this, you're really being asked to break through that wall of doubt. Manifesting is always about believing that it's your right to have the thing that makes you happy. It's your right to have the life that you wish. So with self-discipline, Spirit's saying no more bull crap, no more excuses. And the second card is prioritize and focus. So nothing's in your way but you, okay? Set that time, however much time you can, little or as much. Set it, make it a priority, make it the first thing you do. And see, the third card says yes to the things you think you can't do. The word can't should not be in your vocabulary when manifesting, ever. So that is a very bad habit. Catch yourself, stop yourself, even when you think it, because those thoughts become reactions, and that is what will stop you. If you even for a moment think you can't, there's always a way. There is always a way. It might not happen like you think, but it will happen. So get that the word can't out of your vocabulary. The last three cards, if you read them as a sentence in a row, you've got the 10 of Cups. So this is the universe telling you that you are more than capable of having your wishes fulfilled, having that happy home, being completely fulfilled with this endeavor, making money financially, being wealthy. But the Three of Pentacles and then the Three of Wands, threes are creativity. And the Three of Pentacles is about working with a group or listening to advice from people who have already have already done what you want to do. You want to find people who are doing what you want to do, who have done it better or already succeeded, and get the advice from them. So that might be part of what you should put on your priority list of when you think you can't do something, to go to someone who's already accomplished it and get their advice on how to cut through that roadblock that you think is there. And then you have the Three of Wands, which is looking at your future. There are three big balls of light. So this might also be, because it is an action card, actively seeking out three other people, three other groups, or three other activities. You know what? I just heard, make sure that the end of this week, give yourself 7 days from when you watch this to have at least 3 points of action towards this new goal of to create your financial freedom. Okay. So you already have something in mind. This is why discipline's on the table. This is why priorities are on the table. You already know what it is you want. You're not trying to figure this out. If you pick this pile, you already know. So that entrepreneurial idea that you have, get with people who know better, that can help guide you and give you some advice. And then find maybe even a group or create your own group of 3 other people so that you can move forward. If you notice in this particular card, the Three of Wands, there is battleships out in the water that are smoking. So it's like all the war's over. Okay, all that struggle is over because your mind's changed. You changed your mind, your thinking process. That's what you have accomplished, and that's going to push you forward. Make sure to get your calendar in order, get your day started or at least end it, or find that time to make this a priority. Okay, and find those people who are going to be on your team, on your squad, to get this done. Wishing you all the best, health, wealth, and abundance, and I will see you next week. Pile number 3. How are you doing this week? Remember to keep what resonates and chuck what does not. This is about empowering you with your ideas to gain wealth. Okay, we have a reversal. So here we have 5 chains. You're at that pivot. You're right at that fulcrum, at that center. Are you going to stop what you're doing, or are you going to move forward? I would hope that you are here picking this particular pile because this is the message you need to keep going. However, you have a caution card on the table. So the 3 points on this card read, use caution when making financial decisions. Perhaps you were getting ready to spend too much or start spending on something that you're not ready for. So just be careful with your spending. And then the second advice there is careful not to overspend on wants instead of needs. So keep track of any unnecessary spending that is going to cut into your budget for this project. More going out than coming in. The third card says rejuvenate. So now would be a really good time to take a break and sort through where you think you're going. Okay, now is that time, because this Ten of Pentacles says that everything relies on this. Your entire future, whether you have all the money in abundance that you're actually seeking, is right here on the table. It's saying, yeah, you can have it, but something's askew, right? With this change card and the caution card, they're asking you to hold on, just take a deep breath. What is working and what isn't working, right? Because this has your future, legacy here. This is a legacy moment. You've got justice in reverse. Something's wrong. There's definitely something wrong. Something is not working right. And that's what you need to figure out. Because here, once you figure out this problem, and it's probably related to a project you're getting, here's an example. When I was starting to write my books, I wanted to throw big money at things when I didn't understand what it was yet that I needed. So maybe you're jacked up on some idea that if your cover only looked better, or you had more expensive shoes, whatever it is for you. Oh, my dog's chiming in. Spirit is saying, hold up, not yet. They're not saying not ever. They're saying not yet. This is not the moment. Okay. There's something unforeseen down the path that this money that you want to spend is going to be used for, but it's not now. So hold on. I really feel like there's a contract or something you're getting ready to sign that you need to think twice before you sign it or put the money out for this. That is what I just heard. There is, because justice is a legal card. So if there is any kind of agreement that you're getting ready to do, now is not the time. Hold up. Just hold on. Something is askew. But this Ace of Pentacles is, it will happen. It's a reminder that you're at the very beginning of something, that when you figure out how to rectify this problem here, everything else will start and kick into gear. So this week, please be extra cautious with how you're spending your current money, because this one thing is going to affect everything. So slow down, okay? That's your warning this week, is slow down. You're on the right track. You just need to be careful. I am wishing you all the health, the wealth, and abundance, and I will see you next week. Pile number 4. Pile number 4. You get the 71 health, a cell card, a luck card, the 3 of Cups, nice, the Page of Wands, and the King of Wands. That's a wonderful transition. Okay, so health. We've got an 8, the 7 and the 1. You add them together, numerology, that's an 8, which is executive orders. Really, it's you doing what you need to do. It's an eternity symbol. The number 8 is an eternity symbol. So this goes to, how are you feeling? Let's go there. I mean, literally, it's how you feeling. Check in, mind, body, and spirit. Lay in bed in the morning, right when you wake up, and do a scan. Think about, and this is going to sound funny, if you've never done this before, do a body scan. Literally start to focus on the top of your head. Can you feel the roots of your hair? Does your scalp hurt? Do you have a headache? Then literally imagine light coming through the top of your head and going down through each part. How does your forehead feel? Your sinuses, your eyes, your mouth, your nose, your throat, and just let that light pass through visually in your mind's eye all the way down to the tips of your toes. Now, wherever you kind of get stuck, right? You struggle for a second. Let yourself dwell in that part of your body, because there's probably something going on there. Maybe you need to detox. Maybe you need, drink more water. Whatever it is, the signal your body is giving you, it's giving you a signal. Okay, so this is important for you this week. If you're going to make money, your health, wealth, and abundance, you need to be one, mind, body, and spirit. So let's check in. Let's do a health check, right? You only need to do it for a few minutes in the morning. This doesn't have to be a big ordeal. Just check in. What are you feeling? And focus on that and get that fixed. Second card is sell. Learn the art of sales. Embrace selling as a sacred exchange of energy, well-being, and goodwill, and your ideal clients. So I just got this little inkling here to mention that you may be at the point of your entrepreneurship where you almost feel guilty for accepting money from people. This is not uncommon. In fact, it's very, very common. You think, I want to put out good in the world, but you are exchanging your goodness and your information with the energy that is money. So let's, that might be part of your health concern, that maybe you have some worry and it's taking a toll on, your stomach. Maybe you're feeling a little weak or queasy, or there's something going on. There's something going on in your physical form. It could have to do with feeling guilty about selling your time. And Spirit is saying, let that go, because it's your time is what you're receiving money for, which is, it's an energy flow, a give and a take. You are giving out your ability and your time and receiving money for that. So somebody needed to hear that. So keep that in mind. You've got the luck card here. This is amazing. I love this card. Your luck is about to change for the better. You could get a lucky break, some financial breakthrough, and that's why you're here. Your financial breakthrough is, I'm saying, pile number 4, those of you who chose this, that it's more likely than not you chose this pile because you're feeling guilty about accepting money for your services. And once you change that mindset, everything will fall in place. Because here you even have the 3 of Cups card, which is celebrating. You're going to celebrate with your friends and your family with this success that you're about to have. And now you have the Page of Wands, with a new energy that's a youthful energy. It is about doing. The Wands are about fire and doing. So you're starting again. Once you get rid of that negative idea of, somehow it's wrong to take money for what you want to do. Once you fix that and tweak that, you start right back up again, because you go from the young, youthful Page of Wands energy, which is your newness of this project and your excitement about it, to the King of Wands. And that's what you need to master, being able to accept money for what it is you do, joyfully so. And then it will start to flow. You will find your abundance has begun. Okay? I hope that helps. I am wishing you all the health, wealth, and abundance, and I will see you next week.